And fall in, my fellow scout troopers, to a 4v4 free-for-all battle replay today. Today's replay comes from Mac, who sent the replay, so thank you, Mac, for the replay. Before we get started with the army comps, don't forget to send your total replays to any of the 4 links you'll find in the video description below. They are, of course, my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can post replays to me directly on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and post it there. Or you can simply tag me and replay your post on Thursday Reforged Discord, or if it's another Total War replay, most other Total War Discords as well. Now with that, let's start with the army comps, and we'll start with Mac's army, who's commanding Dunlin today. He has some Dunlin outrunners here, far away from the rest of the army. Maybe it's just a scouting party, who knows. We have 2 units here, Rise the War Tank. Those units there can pack a real punch, and they're very mobile. Over here, we have some Blackwolds running down by themselves for some reason. They need to be supported by spears or pikes if he's going to come down here with them. We have a Ballista here that got off a phenomenal shot here on his arm. He went straight through one of the thickest parts of his forces there. That really hurt him. We have some Spears of War Tank here, some Gwytho Trackers, some Dunlin Veterans, Trollshire Axors there, a few units. We've got here some Bandits maybe, we do, a couple units maybe of them. We have some Dunlin Spearmen and some Dunlin Veterans again, and possibly some Dunlin Clansmen mixed in there as well. With some Sniper Skirmishers, 1 or 2 units there as well. Some Gwytho Trackers, Dunlin Hunters, Dunlin Pikemen, a couple units of them, and some Dunlin Clansmen. Over here we have Numenor, commanded by Major Sharpie. I don't know if there was a grace period or not, because if there was a grace period, oh boy, would Mac be letting him have it right now. But if there's no grace period, then that was a great initiative there from Sharp. Mac definitely shouldn't have deployed the way he did. And yeah, kudos goes on to Sharpie, who's racking up a lot of kills here in his forces. It's a good thing Mac has blood to spill, but he can't take too many casualties forever, especially if he wants to win this thing. Anyway, we'll slow it down for a little bit. We have some Belaga Footmen here, some Numenorian Cohort, 2 units there, make that 3. So we have some Numerian Shield Guard, about 3 units of them. More Numerian Cohort, the Ballista. 2 units here of Steel Bows, and some Royal Legion of Armenelos and Nauru Sentinels. So, solid army there for Numenor. Armored up all the way, well, you know, because Numenor is just one of those factions that have decent armor. You can't actually upgrade the armor of the Numerian units because they're already armored. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Next faction is Nabest, the Realm of Angmar commanded by Nabest. We have some Warg Riders, 2 units there. Down here, we have the rest of his army. We have some Trolls looking about there, wandering by the river. Behind them, we have some Angmar Halberds, a couple units there. We have some 2 units of Witchron Pikemen. Goblin Bands, just the 1 unit maybe. Some Snugger Stalkers there, 2 units. We have 2 units, make that 3 possibly, of Guardians of Carandum, again not armoured at all. Gunback Guard here, 2 units. Some Witchron Blackguards mixed in there as well. Oh, where are they? Are they there? We've seen a few times how people not bring the witches. It's a bit of a gamble, but obviously if used correctly they're worth bringing. I used them poorly in the replay I posted recently. So yeah, don't use them the way I did. Don't assume that this because you think there's cover there that actually will provide cover. I learned that the hard way. Oh, there's the witches right there. I'll be more cautious sending my witches in the future. At least I hope I will, because if I don't, it's going to look really stupid. Over here we have Isengard, the last attacker, commanded by Lord Touchby. It never gets easier to say, mate. You got to pick a different name. We have 2 units. We have some Dunlin Veterans here, 2 units. Make that 3 or 4. We have some Urkai Archers, Trolls of the White Hand, Champions of the White Hand. Urkai Pikemen, 2 units there. We have behind them more Urkai Infantry. I think I've already commented on the Dunlin Veterans there. With some Urkai Raiders, more Urkai Infantry, Urkai Crossbows, about 1 to 2 units of them. I'm going to say 2. Urkai Pikemen, a Ballista. And we have some Urkai Archers over here. But what I'm not seeing, which I should be seeing actually, is either Nazgûl High or Berserkers. Let's have a quick flyby here of the Isengard army in the giant ass canyon. The map looks amazing too, by the way. I know I've seen this map a few times, but the canyons just dwarf the armies and it makes it look all the more epic, I reckon. Come on, where are they? I just see Urkai infantry. Very weird. Pikemen, and wargs. That's all I see. Nothing else. Alright, let's head back over here where the action is. We've got some warg riders from Nabest charged into Dumb and Spewing with little effect actually. And they broke. Jeez, how did they break? Which one Inquisitors are here as well? Rise of War, thanks, saving their crossbow ammunition. That is a really good effort there from Dumb and Spewing holding against the wargs the way they did. It seems like they sustained almost 0 casualties from a charge from wargs. And given that they're light spearmen, that is a phenomenal effort on their part. I've never really seen Dumb and Spewing handle a charge from any cavalry unit very well in the past, but that was pretty good. Oh, they're firing now. I'd say that's not a good idea. Now, this looks like a ballista shot, maybe from Numenor. They're all lined up in a row. Max just sort of spreading out his force here. He's got to watch out for Isengard, of course. The Isengard ballista could pick its little head around that corner there in the canyon and fire across Eddie's forces here, taking out a bunch of them if he's not careful. So Max's attention will be pulled 3 ways. He's going to be pulled this way, that way, and behind him. It's going to be hard for him to keep track of his forces, whether that's spread out when enemies can come in from so many directions. He's got to be hoping, praying that Angmar takes on Isengard and leaves him alone to battle away against Numenor. He cannot handle attacks from multiple directions. It's just gonna be too hard. The Marco is going to be very difficult. Oh, the Rise of War think they're pulling away. I'm not going to try and move and fire into the Bellica Footman. Or are they? Okay, we've got both the trackers firing in here. Now, given that Numenor has his forces all bunched up, the Guatho trackers probably need to move forward and fire into the Numeran steel bows. I would actually target this unit here myself, because all the surrounding arrows will hit the steel bows behind, caught on the left. Definitely another round of sentinels at the front. Well, these are Menelos as well. I mean, you're hitting so many targets if you just move the archers forward a little bit. And obviously, you got the Dinian shadow bows here, so that means he's got to spread out his forces. Body piercing, firing into the Riders of Orthanc. He's got 2 units of them. He lost 5 in that salvo there. Guatho trackers still firing the Bellica Footman, not firing on the shadow bows, not providing their riders any cover at the moment. Okay, they're targeting them now. Now, obviously, I'm not going to hold that against Mac before because they were hidden. He couldn't see them, so you know. But as soon as he saw them, he should have targeted them straight away. He might not have got too many kills, but he would have done damage to them. Might have even scared Sharpie into actually withdrawing them. So, you know, never underestimate firing into your enemy's units. It could prompt them to withdraw, and if them withdrawing it is almost as good as defeating them sometimes, because that means they're not firing at you anymore. It buys you more time to fire at them and kill them. Now, looking at the map here, we've still got a ways off, it seems. I'm just seeing Angmar's forces here. He's just sort of grouping up. He's not really moving out just yet. He's trying to figure out where to go. We've got Isengard coming at him. Like, the best is bringing some forces over here. He probably shouldn't be wasting his time. He just needs to mobilize his army, form up, and move towards Isengard. And, you know, try and force the battle maybe here. I mean, he's got the high ground there. If he's got any archers, or the witches even, the witches would be perfect here. I mean, hide and bide in the hill to start with. Then if he can force the engagement here against Isengard, that'll force Isengard to blow up his troops, and the witches can fire from up there, down below, taking out Isengard forces, allowing Angmar to smash through, move towards them, wipe out Isengard units as they go, and then they can move across this land bridge over here towards Numenor and Dunland. But, you know, this is where Angmar's trying to force the battle. He shouldn't be moving away. Major Sharpie has some Numenor Vanguard over here. Well, to counter them and force them back, just move the Witcher pikemen out front. Just keep marching them forwards. They'll run away. They can't charge into them without dying. So, you know, it's an annoyance, but it's not a major threat. Not with the units that Nabest has at his disposal. Meanwhile, it seems like Mac has begun his attack. The steel bows. I don't know why they're being used. They're armor piercing, and Dunn doesn't really have a lot of armor. The Rise of War thing I probably get shooting it, but loose formation doesn't really help you out against crossbow units that much. The Saga skirmishers, sorry, are moving up. Bandits here moving up as well. This is where the Shadowbows need to be called into action. They can negate this threat from Mac pretty quickly. And so far they're all still in they're in tight formation. That's ideal for Shadowbows, for body piercing units. Yeah, Mike might have the firepower moved up, but oh no, Sharp's making a mistake here. Oh, that's not very nice. You got Isengard trying to enter the battle a little bit there. Well, Mac wouldn't be too pissed. I mean, this is just Dungeon Clansmen got to hit mostly, and some Dungeon Pikemen are still in the fight, which is good. He's committing both his units of pikes, though. That's a bit of a risk. The bandits should probably be firing into the Numerian cohort. I mean, they're fairly decent troops. Okay, we've got the bandits coming in. Yeah, there's the bandits. The Shadowbows are moving back up to the ledge. The bandits here need to start targeting them the moment they reach it. They've got to try and kill as many as they can. Right now, they're all bunched up. Perfect time to fire. Will they fire? No, they will not. Hang on. We do have some Dungeon Hunters firing into them. That's okay, I guess, but they need a little bit more than that. The Shadowbows need to be grouped up over here to fire into the Dungeon forces. That's where they're all bunched up right now. I think he's moving them in the wrong place. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. Ooh, no, it's okay. Could have been worse there for Major Sharpie. Both of them are probably telling Isengard to bugger off. But this is the issue with free-for-alls. It's a free-for-all. There's no set rules. It's probably ideal for most players to, you know, target each, pick an opponent, fight them, and then face the winner of the other two. But sometimes people don't want to play that way. If they can get more kills, then they want to get more kills. So far, Numenor seems to be the loser out of this one. Oh, okay. Big hit there against Mac. And there's nothing they can do about it. That ballista's firing out of range. They'd be pissing them off to no end. Ah, that ballista needs to get to a better spot. It can easily move to a better spot, and it should. Just stay away from the ledge, lest you lose a ballista that falls over it. Isengard's moving up. Come on, the best. Ah, it looks like they fought someone over here. Looks like the Numerian Vanguard might have tried to charge into them. And it was an absolute slaughter. I don't know. I think the battle here speaks for itself. The Wargs and Witcher Inquisitors seem to have dealt a deadly blow to the Numerian Vanguard. So Sharpie dealt with the threat, and he didn't seem to lose too much out of it. So, well, congratulations to him for that. But, jeez, he could have been fighting Isengard. The terrain was there. He could have had it. This is not good here for Mac and Major Sharpie because the best is being very hands-off right now in the fight. It's enabling Isengard to really focus on Mac's and Sharpie's battle here, and it looks like both of them have had enough of their ballista and they've disengaged their forces for now. They're not going to fight maybe anymore until Isengard backs off, like they're sick of it. Alright, Angmar has burst onto the scene. Mac was trying to run down his Rise of War tank there. Now we'll see how the Rise of Warthank are in melee. Diamond Pikemen are coming in to help. We've got some Wargrows coming in for a flanking charge. They lowered the pikes. The Wargs got away with that one. Looks like the Witcherman Inquisitors are pretty bloodied up from their battle against the Numenorian Vanguard. And the Warg skirmishers are trying to fire into the Rise of Warthank, maybe. Yeah. Now the Warg skirmishers are targeting the Dunman Pikemen.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
We're only a quarter of the way through this. I think the Rise are trying to get away. We've got bandits and Muslimation moving up. I wouldn't think this is a good idea in any sense of the word. No, they're out of ammo, so maybe that's why they moved up. Dunman Pikemen there at 52. Mac needs to pull that unit back, he's just going to lose it. And 50 pikemen is better than 0 pikemen, so you know. Numenor's advancing down the hill. And it's hard to know whether or not he's going to try and charge into Mac's rear, because I don't know, Mac seems to be leaving him alone for now. Okay, we have Spears of Warthank maybe trying to fire some shots into the troops down below. They're out of range, they've got to be. Yeah. Dunman Pikemen are on the move. The Royal Legion's there. No, it doesn't really have the forces to take on a full charge here from Numenor up here. Not anymore. The Dunning veterans will act as an alarm, a rear guard to warn the forces up here to get off the hill. But that's it, that's all they'll be able to do. Looks like the best wants the easy kills. The troops are broken, they're not going anywhere. Looks like we're going to wait for Isengard to join us over here. He's crossing the land bridge now. We've got Major Sharpie's Ballista trying to bring down the Isengard Ballista. Alright, we're back briefly. The Warg skirmishers walked in too close. Dunman Hunter's Edge from Mac drove them off. We had 2 units from Numenor move close to Mac's forces but not engage. At least not yet. Alright guys, we're back. Just our Inquisitors there charged into the Dunnington veterans. Trolls trying to chase them off. We've also got Major Sharpie's Ballista targeting the Anglar forces. Looks like they scored some hits on the Gunbad Guard. Oh, they're going after the Witchron Blackguard. We need to spread out those units, guys. Who's he trying to hit? Oh, nearly took out the troll. Warg skirmishers here targeting the Numenorian forces. And they're targeting the Steel of O's. And the Balaga Footmen. Okay. Moving off, looking for another target. It seems like they found it in the cohort over here. Or not. I don't know what they're doing. Alright, Lord Tutsme has re-engaged. And he's struck against Numenor. The best cavalry. I don't know what they're doing. They're running around. Maybe looking for a rear charge here, but we've got some champions of the White Hand standing by. Looks like they lost some of their ballistas. The Inquisitors charging into Max Spearman. Bad charge there from the best. Inquisitors just holding back for now. I think they're being shot to death by Mac. Yeah, Diamond Hunters are firing into them. But the Neuron Steel Bows firing in. They're actually taking out the Dunnigan veterans. Probably better off saving your ammo, mate, with them. Yeah, sure, you get lots of kills, but these guys are light troops. They can handle casualties. They got lots to spare. The Spears of Orthanc could potentially take out the Inquisitors, but Mac isn't using them just yet. Diamond Hunters trying to find the Warg Riders and Walk Skirmishers. Red Archers firing in. Yeah, so he's just weakening them. Alright guys, we're back. As you can see, the battle hasn't progressed too much since we last left, but the best is on the move. And he's going to charge into Mac. Like he's decided Mac is his enemy. And he's going to come right at him. Now I've got the Spears of Orthanc loading up. And Mac's also decided to charge into Major Sharpie. I'm not sure why he did that. They're taking on the Nari Sentinels. The Royal Legion Melos is there. The bandits should probably save their ammo, charge up and try and throw into the Nari Sentinels or the Royal Legion. We've got Troll Axos moving up as well. Trolls are good about to have charged in. Who are they hitting? They're targeting the Gundabad Guard. The Richmond Blackguard is in range, the witches are there. He should be targeting the witches. They've got to be in range. I mean, if they can hit the Gundabad Guard, they should be able to easily hit the witches of Angmar. Hang on. Just going to briefly check. Trosh Axos have moved up. They're going to fire. But let's just have a look here. That is amazing. He's not firing the Blackguard or the witches. Both are in range of his own forces. Oh, that's just strange to me. I think Trosh Axos are trying to fire into the Royal Legion of Menelos. Maybe they're better off firing into the Sentinels. Okay, have a look over here. Isengard's not getting through that anytime soon. Okay, the Troll Shaxors are reloading. Jeez, guys, take your time, why don't you? This is normal speed too, by the way. Oh god, I'm taking forever. I'm missing a lot down here. Looks like Angmar's almost dealt with all Mac's forces down below. Looks like he doesn't have many troops left, poor Mac. He's picking really weird units to shoot. The general is around here somewhere. He's right over there. The witches he could be shooting as well, but he didn't do that. Charles Axo is looking to wipe out the Nimmerine cohort. I think they're out of ammunition. And Mac is going to be the first player to fall. Judging from this. I think things could have gone much better there for Mac, I reckon. Shadowbow's down to 33. Now, if the best is smart about this, he can just overrun Mac's position, move forward, take on Numenor from even ground, and then take on Isengard with while holding the high ground. The Spears of Warthink are about to be swamped. In guard mode, they might be able to steal a fire. We'll see. Nope. So right now, I think Mac's being slowly wiped out. Do we see much more happen over here, I wonder?
Defeat seems almost certain.
Don't get through that. The shield guard here might be killed by the ballista. The crossbows are going to be firing into him, but well, they could be firing into their flank. They could fire into their flank.
Our foolish general has thrown his life away. Perhaps our chances of victory with it.
Yeah, Mac will not be winning this one. So we'll be probably maybe even times 6 speeding Mac's defeat. Charles the White Hand have been moved up.
Seems almost certain.
And the last of Mac's troops are gone. Major Sharpie has fallen back here to his secure spawning position. I'm just waiting to see what Isengard and Angmar do next to each other. The Steelbows fighting to the last man almost. Best moving up.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Not seeing any moves from Major Sharpie. This kind of gives you the impression that the player's almost, given up and consigned himself to the end. If he times the attack right, he can still walk away as the last man standing, but Witches of Angmar have moved up. It looks like they're trying to fire into the blob of enemy forces. They've got to watch out. Witches are firing. Okay, Isengard bunched up a bit. taking out chunks of Urukai infantry and Urukai raiders. Which is falling back behind the safety of their lines. Alright, could be a good opportunity here for Sharpie to launch an attack. Get the no Sentinels down here to hold the pass, potentially. Engage the Urukai pikemen. That takes the crossbows and ballista out of the equation, or at least it should. Move the rest of his army to take out the Isengard forces from behind, and also engage Angmar forces over here. Potentially force Lord, or actually talk to Lord and ask him to come this way and go up the ramp to side charge into Nebest. I mean, with some clever negotiating here, Major Sharpie can take control of this fight easy. Well, maybe not easy, but the potential is there for him to manipulate his way into controlling this fight. Of course, to sweeten the deal, he might need to allow Lord Tusby to pull back his units and not rear charging. The Shadowbows here, looks like they're firing. But they're firing into the Isengard crossbows and not into the massive forces. Probably because the crossbows will target them. I lost about 5 there. I was going to troops dying a little bit faster. Alright, Lord's got to be careful here. There's a... Oh, hang on. Oh, jeez. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, he got 2 good shots there out of the 3. But there's room for the witches to move around the flank and fire directly into the Isengard line, like directly horizontally across. That is worth the risk. You know, try and do that the best if you can. I hope you do. There's no enemy units in front of them. Pikemen are locked in combat. I mean, the wargs right now are testing to see whether or not they can go that way. It looks like they can. I really hope he does that. Come on. Move up. Fire across. The wargs have proven you can do it. They can also charge into any unit that Lord tries to send your way to shut you down, to delay them. Oh man. Ah, the best. Come on. I hope you see it. No, he's not moving. Well, if he sees it, he's not doing it. Now it's just targeting the ballista crew. The witches could even move forward and try and target the major blob here of Isengard and Numerian forces alike. He's got troops here to protect the witches. Oh, this is torture. This is torture. Come on, the best. Use the witches. The gap is right there. Who's that down there? Ah, Mac is not gone completely.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, it looks like Mackie might try and fire into the blob of Isengard troops. They're not reloading, looks like they've got some obstructions. Alright, now he's trying to move them. The Urquhart crossbow's potentially trying to bring down these witches. He's trying to run the Blackguard out of the way. No, don't do that. The best you're getting in the way of your own shot. Okay, there you go. And right when he has it, he runs away. Ah! Jeez. I know the crossbows are shooting here, but there's time for a shot. There was definitely time for a shot there. The Blackguards should be charging into the Urquhart crossbows and archers to shut them down. Uhtron pikemen need to be moved up to act as a front guard from the champions of the White Hand.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
It's looking like the best he'll be the last man standing. Times 2 speeding it. Oh, good shots there from the Dunim Shadowbows. They're back. Snugger Stalker's moving up. Well, the Ballista Crew's moved down. Asgard's almost finished. What will the witches shoot at? I wonder. Okay, I'm going to try and take out an entire unit of Nurin's Shield Guard. Witches haven't really lost a soldier yet. They're moving up, but who could they fire into? Well, the Royal Legion, maybe, I suppose.
The feat seems almost
Well, they're falling pretty fast now. They weren't falling fast before, but now they are. Oh, so they used up all their ammunition. Which one Inquisitors there? Attack the Shadowbows. And we're in for a big grind here, boys and girls. Finishing up the Shield Guard unit there. Shadowbows are 15, all firing. It really all depends whether or not the Shadowbows run out of ammunition soon or not. I'm sure I'm piking down to 57. Pikemen need to get their pikes into the line for sure.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Guardians are kind of doing trying to get into the ranks of the Unum Shadowbows.
And then have slain the enemy general. Without him, him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Really? This is over here. Just broken forces. Okay. Yeah, Blackwell's broken. Lord here has skirmishes, walk skirmishes and champions here. Good and the bad guard facing off against them. And the best is coming out of this slightly ahead. Alright, we've got an influx here at Rearcar Pikes, which I didn't know were there. And the Isengard Blister crew. The good and bad guard are facing the wrong way. Good and bad guard need to be sprung into action. Here comes the Isengard Cav. Lord's probably yelling at Sharpie saying, "What are you doing? I'm helping you." And I got it wrong. The best here will not be the last man standing. Champions are charging in.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
And the best there took out Sharpie's general with his lone Utrum Inquisitor. Jeez, the way the best has positioned himself here. Lord is really getting him back in the battle here. It's going to come down to a tight finish. And the best is making a deadly mistake here. He should be letting the Sentinels try and finish off the champions. Oh, the champions are all dead. No, the Sentinels are all gone. Jeez, who will win this battle?
Behold.
Oh, come on, who will win that? Oh, okay, let's have a look here. That was going to be tight. That was looking to be a tight finish. And we had everyone just admitted defeat there. But if I had to guess, I'd say Lord would be the last man standing. He had pikemen. I mean, the way the good and bad guard there attacked, they had a chance. The pikemen weren't exactly in formation. It could have gone either way, I reckon. It's a toss-up. I'll let you guys be the judge of that one. But Major Sharpie got the most kills by far, 2,104, congratulations, followed by Nebest, 1,636, Mac here, 1,252, and Lord here surprisingly only 939. I expected he'd get a lot more actually, from his earlier efforts. But that is the way it fell. Spears of Warthank there, 246, Rise of Warthank, 132, and the other Rise of Warthank, where are they? Down there, 102. No other unit there go over 100 kills, but yeah, not bad performance all the way around. Matt could have taken out the best general in the Witches earlier on. It's a shame he didn't see it or do it. One of the two. Still, great battle, entertaining free-for-all. Well done, guys. You seem to actually set that up. Originally, it was a bit confusing as the way you guys were going to approach this. It took a while for you guys to decide what you were going to do. But once it finally got going, it was a good battle. So well done to all 4 players there today. Now, if you guys want to see your own Total War replay feature video on this channel, guys, don't forget to check out those links we talked about earlier in the video description below. You'll find them in all my videos as well. Look forward to hearing from you soon. This is Micka from Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers, and catch you all in the next Total War battle.